Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff. Below you, there's darkness, cold, empty, and endless. You're frozen, feeling like there's no way forward and no way back. The air feels heavy, pressing down on your chest. Your mind whispers, "This is it. You can't go any further." But what if you could take one more step? Just one. What if that step was the difference between falling and flying, between giving up and breaking through? This is the story of that one step. Life can feel overwhelming. There are times when the challenges seem too big, the pain too heavy, and the way forward too unclear. We've all been there, feeling stuck and defeated. In those moments, it feels like the only option is to stop, to quit. But the truth is, greatness often lies just beyond the point where most people stop. One more step can change everything. It might not feel like much, but that single act of pushing forward has the power to transform your life. Let me tell you why. Every great story has a moment of struggle. It's the part where the hero faces their greatest challenge. Think about it. Every book, every movie, every legend, there's always a moment when it seems impossible. Yet what makes the story powerful is what comes next. Your life is no different. The struggle you're facing now isn't the end. It's just a chapter. And this chapter is what makes your story worth telling. It's what shapes you, strengthens you, and prepares you for the next part of your journey. So, when you're in that dark moment, remember, it's not permanent. It's a test, and tests are meant to be passed. There's something magical about persistence. It doesn't rely on talent, luck, or even resources. It's something anyone can have if they choose it. Persistence is what turns failures into lessons, and lessons into success. Think about a river carving through rock. It doesn't happen in a day, a month, or even a year. But over time, drop by drop, the water shapes the stone. Persistence is like that. It's not about making huge leaps. It's about steady progress, one step at a time, and sometimes all it takes is one more drop. One more step. Let's talk about real people who didn't give up. Take Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, "I didn't fail. I just found 1,000 ways that didn't work." What if he had stopped at failure 9,999? Or J.K. Rowling. Her Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by 12 publishers. She was broke, a single mom, struggling to survive. But she didn't stop. She kept going, and the world knows her story now. These are people who took one more step. They didn't let failure define them. They let it refine them. Now, let's bring it back to you. Think about the challenges you're facing right now. Maybe it's your career, your relationships, or your dreams. Maybe it feels like you've tried everything and nothing is working. Ask yourself, what if you're just one step away from the breakthrough? What if the next attempt, the next try, the next move is the one that changes everything? You don't have to see the whole staircase. You just have to take the next step. That's it. One small, brave step. Those people give up because they focus on how far they still have to go. They get overwhelmed by the big picture. But success isn't about giant leaps. It's about consistent steps, even when it's hard. Think about a marathon. The last mile is the hardest, not because it's longer, but because you're tired. Your body aches and your mind is screaming to stop. But the finish line is so close. One more step, and then another, and then another, and you make it. Life is like that. It's not about how fast you go, it's about not stopping. When you push yourself to take that extra step, something incredible happens. You grow stronger. Your confidence builds. You realize you're capable of more than you ever thought possible. Each step you take makes the next one easier. It's like climbing a mountain. The higher you go, the better the view. And when you reach the top, you'll look back and see how far you've come. Every step, every struggle will have been worth it. So, what's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? Pain? None of those things can hold you back unless you let them. You have the power to keep moving even when it feels impossible. You have the power to take one more step. Remember, the darkest nights bring the greatest mornings. The hardest battles lead to the greatest victories. And the moments you want to give up are the moments you must push forward the most. Take that step. Keep going. Your story isn't over yet. Thank you for watching. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Together we can remind the world of the power of persistence, the strength of the human spirit, and the beauty of taking one more step. Until next time, keep moving forward.